Hi everybody, it's Red Hill Eagle here. Welcome back to the channel. This is episode 27 of A Broken Heart. It's WCW1998. This is the night after Slamboree. And in a really disappointing start, actually, a 48 rating, Eric Bischoff announces that he will be stepping down as the WCW CEO, the Chief Executive Officer, and there will be a new CEO announced next week. Someone has come in, they've spoken to the board, there may have even been some money handed over, and there will be a new CEO next week. The board approached Bischoff, asked him some questions, interrogated him, and he admitted that the NWO were getting a little bit big for their boots, booking their own matches, booking other people's matches, and just basically Bischoff just kind of let that go. And the board, they couldn't sort of sit by anymore, and when this offer came in, they had to take it. Eric Bischoff isn't sad about it. He's got a pretty big payoff. So this segment, as you can imagine, is literally just in place to develop something, and there will be a new CEO next week. And the new CEO has given Bischoff instructions already for the main event at Great American Bash. Now, this is Bischoff on his own again, and this has got a 70. I know he's mentioning a few people, and that's probably helped, but okay. So, yeah, basically, the main event at Great American Bash, the NWO, the main guys in the NWO, Hogan, Nash, and Hall, will take on the alliance of Sting, Bret Hart, and Randy Savage. The losers will be suspended from the WCW. But there's more. Whoever holds the gold after that match will be immune from suspension. At the moment, that's Sting. 70 rating for this one overall. So some wrestling action kicks off tonight with Rick Steiner and Six taking on Royal T. Basically, Steven Regal's pop just has not moved. The needle hasn't moved. So we just want to give him another victory. So, he's got the win here for his team. 67 rating isn't too bad. Decent match. And as I say, Royal T get the win in 8 minutes 39 when Steven Regal forced Rick Steiner to submit with a Regal stretch. Yeah, nothing more about this one. Really just want to get Steven Regal over. His pop just isn't moving. Goldberg, in a promo backstage, he's just saying that he wants Bigelow now. He's fed up with Bam Bam Bigelow. He wants a piece of him, and he knows that the Giant wants another opportunity too. So they maybe have to argue over that. But of course, Bigelow beat the Giant at Slamboree by DQ. Goldberg is now saying that he wants a piece of Bigelow. Rating of 76. Dean Malenko takes on La Parka. This is just a match to get La Parka over. We keep trying it. Haven't used him for a couple of weeks though. I think, he's sort of been yo-yoing between unimportant and recognisable. So I think really we need to just sort of give him a couple of weeks of some half-decent victories just to sort of solidify him as a recognisable guy. And this is a pretty good match, actually. 76. Decent wrestling, but it didn't have much heat. But La Parka gets the win in 12 minutes, 1 second by pinfall with a skull bomb. And that's a 76 for Dean Malenko. And La Parka only getting a 47, but wow, what a match. Hollywood Hogan challenges Sting to a match tonight for the title. He says, look, you've got to give me the opportunity. Say what you like about me. You might hate me, you might love me, but I do a lot for this company. I sell a lot of merch. I make a lot of money for this company. I need to have an opportunity to have that gold before Great American Bash. And Sting, being a face, of course, accepts that match. And Hogan says, look, there will be no alliance at ringside. I don't want my guys involved. No Hall, no Nash. We're going to have a cage match. Tonight's match is going to be a cage match, just me and you, an honest wrestling match for that gold. Rating of 81, and that's a pretty good rating. Now, Hogan showing signs of sort of being a little bit of a good guy here. I mean, I'm not planning on turning him face. I've not put it in the game that we're turning him, but got angry with the NWO last night for getting involved in the match against Sting that got him disqualified. And now he's sort of saying, look, we're going to have an honest match, just me and you. No, so, just sort of signs that maybe just sort of starting to think that, there's a little bit of honesty coming out from Hogan. The Outsiders take on Chavo Guerrero and Christopher Daniels. I mean, the Outsiders are kind of visibly affected, maybe. That might be the wrong word, but they're like, well, we need to help Hogan. He's our man. I mean, we can't. How can we not if he's in trouble? And it's for the title. And I mean, they're obviously not saying anything, but you can just see that they're a little bit sort of down about it. But anyway, they get involved with this match that they've got here, rating of 61, and they get the win in 6 minutes 44 when Scott Hall pinned Christopher Daniels with an outsider's edge. Christopher Daniels was the weak link. We've seen that note before. Gene Okerlund interviews Bret Hart, and then Lex Luger comes out and attacks him from behind. Nothing more about this. Just wanted to advance their storyline. Unfortunately, it appears to have lost heat, but a 77 losing heat means it's already pretty good. So yeah, pleased with that. It's a shame it's lost heat. Need to sort of think about some other ways of sort of doing some stuff with these two guys. Liz is still there, so perhaps we can use her a little bit more and just do something there. We'll see. I don't want to kind of just focus on sort of like the damsel in distress all the time, but we'll see. Rating of 77 though. Triple threat: Booker T versus Eddie Guerrero versus Conan. So Booker T wanted another shot at Guerrero, and Conan drew a match. So the booking committee decided to stick Conan in there for a triple threat match, and this is just to give us something a little bit different, but advance the storyline as well. We don't have many triple threats, so yeah, why not? 73 is pretty decent as well, and also we had Booker T did drop down to well known, and Eddie Guerrero's gone up to star, so they kind of swapped after Slamboree. So yeah, and also Conan's eaten the pin because Booker T got the victory in 12 minutes 42. So hopefully that might just give Booker T enough to get back into that star category and not really hurt Eddie Guerrero. And their storyline did gain heat. Backstage, we've got the Giant and Sting. A 100, wasn't expecting that. So yeah, the Giant and Sting, and the Giant is just wishing Sting good luck. Good luck, pal. Tonight's going to be the night, isn't it? It's a cage match. Well, just not that you need it, not that you really need it, but just want to wish you some good luck. But yeah, 100, wasn't expecting that. There's a reason I did this segment. As Sting's walking away, the Giant is attacked from behind by Bam Bam Bigelow. And that's it. Hits him with a foreign object. I don't know, a hammer, a trash can, whatever, a sign, road sign, the kind of Attitude Era weapons you used to sort of see flying around. But a rating of 70, yeah, and this was just to develop their story as well. Unfortunately, though, it did lose heat. Chris Jericho takes on Jim Duggan, rating of 65. This is the second time in 2 nights we've used Jim Duggan after not using him for ages, but he's kind of cool to just have around for someone to job to the stars a little bit. Chris Jericho dropped to star from Major Star, which I didn't sort of notice when we went through some backstage stuff at the last episode. But so yeah, I want to get Jericho back up there as sort of quickly as I can. But yeah, 65 isn't great, but 78 for Jericho. And he got the win in 7 minutes 2 seconds by submission with a lion tamer. And then post-match, Jericho grabs a mic, cuts a promo, as he did last night. So he's cutting a self-promo, and then Randy Savage appears, and they just argue. So this was just to advance that storyline, keep it going, keep it hot. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know when I'm going to end this yet. I mean, bearing in mind now the main event for Great American Bash, it's not going to happen there. I could end a storyline on TV. I always like to try to end them on pay-per-views when I can, especially when they're involving, stars and major stars. But 82 for this, really pleased with that one. And then we've got Hollywood Hogan with Hall and Nash, and he's just telling them not to get involved tonight. I do not want to see either of you two ringside. I don't want to see it. I want to do this alone. Okay, you messed it up for me last night. I don't want it. You stay away. It's just me and Sting in the ring, inside a steel cage. That's it. And a rating of 88. And we have a new WCW World Heavyweight Champion. 83, which isn't too bad. That's pretty good, actually. Fantastic heat and good wrestling. Hollywood Hogan defeated Sting in a cage classic match in 14 minutes 58 by pinfall with a Hollywood leg drop. Hollywood Hogan wins the WCW World Heavyweight title. He's done it. Looks like it was clean, doesn't it? I had Sting distracted by Sid Vicious. So Hogan, well, he neglected to tell all of the members of the NWO to stay away. So he's got the win, he's got the belt. That's what he wanted. Yeah, Sid Vicious, when he distracted Sting, obviously it's a cage match. He couldn't have interfered too much, but Sting's obviously just seen him, and like Hogan, I thought you said there would be none of your guys. And Hogan's he's looking at Sid and he's angry. What are you doing out here? It's obviously distracted Sting a little bit more. Hogan's just thought, well, look, I've got to get on with it. This is my opportunity. I can't take the risk of being suspended. He carries on. He wins the belt. We got a new champion, 83. But he's not happy with Sid Vicious. And that's an 87 overall. That's got to be our highest score, isn't it? I think that's got to be our highest score. Yeah, really pleased with that one. We've got a new champion. I didn't expect to have a title change so soon, actually. The state of my notebook in the changes that I made to this particular sort of month. Yeah, I was thinking about having one more Hogan Sting encounter. It just kind of works. It just kind of works for what we've got coming in the next couple of weeks, and the Great American Bash. Make of that what you will, and yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. I hope you've enjoyed this one. 87's got to be our highest rated card. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please give a like and subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Take care. Goodbye.